Good morning, everyone. Facebook peeps, how are you today? This is Elinor coming to you from the outside as usual. I like being outside. I just came back from my 6-mile run. It's such a beautiful day out. There's no excuses. You should get up off your butts and go outside. The air feels so clean. It's pretty warm out here in New Jersey, and I think with the new president the air won't be so clean very soon, so get outside and enjoy the clean air. I was outside running. I put on my Spotify running playlist. God, love that list. So good. I was running. I felt like I was in a movie. I forgot that I was running. I was singing out loud as I was running. Somebody came by me and looked at me like I'm crazy, and then I realized I was singing out loud. But that's part of it. I was really connected to my breath and my body, and I forgot that I was running. I love that. I love those runs. So 6.25 miles later, here I am doing live stream, and today I wanted to expand on what it is that I do. Yesterday I gave a talk, and it was my first talk ever that had nothing to do with business and online marketing. And if you saw my live stream the previous day, you know I was very nervous about it, and I was doing headstands to alleviate the pressure of doing this talk, and it went very well. And I just kind of wanted to expand and explain what it's intuitive business and life strategizing, and how it helps you step into a more powerful you. So intuitive, I'm very intuitive, and that means that I use my senses to tune into, firstly, myself, to understand myself better, and then I use it to tap into you. And so I've always been an intuitive individual. I've been good at interpreting people and their energy, sometimes from face to face, other times from far away, but I'm pretty good at it. I could pretty much navigate out things about you, but the point is for me not to pick them out for you and tell you. The point is for you to tell yourself, and this is what I do. I help people who are very into the doing and into their minds kind of tap into themselves and connect more into their senses, intuition, their sight, smell, taste, their other senses, and I focus on the feeling, not on the doing. So if someone comes to me and says, I have a business and I want to grow it, but I'm really busy, I don't know what to do, the first thing I do is I want to stop time for them, drop them into themselves, and focus on themselves, what it is that they want to do. And what it is that you want to do is inside you. You know it. If you say you don't know, yes, you do know. You just haven't dug deep in order to find out. And I help you navigate that question. I think most people answer that question at a very superficial level and don't really dig deep into what they want to do, because when you know what it is that you want to do, it is kind of like figuring out like your core desire, and doing that makes you feel good. And when you feel good, it's easier for you to get up off your butt and do those annoying little tasks that you need to do in order to achieve your goal, because it's not easy achieving goals and like dreaming big and growing a business or being like a high-level exec. It's not easy. All this stuff is not easy at all, but it is super hard when it doesn't feel good. And the point is to always feel good, but always feeling good can be messy, right? You can't, it's a process. Like feeling good today is different than it will be to feel good a year from now. It's a messy process. Like you feel good and then you feel bad, and you progress a little more and you feel good and you feel bad, and you shed all these layers from yourself, and then there's another layer to shed and you overcome that. I spoke about this in another live stream, but the point is that my approach is very different in that I don't dive into the doing right away. I literally want to stop time, have you slow down and understand how it is that you want to feel, and help you lean into that feeling in order to achieve what it is that you want, and to tap into your highest potential so that you can achieve things that feel good to you, and not things that you think you should be doing because somebody said that you should be doing it this way or that way. And my method is called intuitive because it's different for everybody. There's no cookie cutter solution for one person. The way I like to feel good is I exercise, I run into yoga. For someone else, it could be a spin class, and it could be, you know, fencing, or it could be boxing. Whatever it is that feels good to you is what we focus on. But the point is to figure it out and give it energy, to talk about it. Just the fact that you're voicing it, putting it on a piece of paper, you're giving it space to become and grow. When you say it and you have this blueprint of yourself that's all written out, even if it's just in a piece of paper, you cannot avoid it anymore. If you have in a piece of paper something that says, it feels good to me to, you know, do yoga 1 hour a day, and you walk and then you continue living and not doing yoga 1 hour every day, then you're living in a kind of conflicting situation, and that's when you start sabotaging yourself, and that voice in your head keeps telling you that you're not going to be successful, and on and on and on. Anyway, we try to avoid that. So the first thing I do is I help you focus on you, and focus on you, how to feel good. And feeling good is very, very, very subjective to you. And then once you know what it is that you want and how to feel good, then we get into the execution, implementation of how to achieve your goals. And it's all going to be from a place for feeling good. And you're going to have a list of things that make you feel good, because it's a process. There are going to be times when you hate it and you don't feel good, but then you'll have your list of things to do when you feel good, and you will default to that, and then you'll start feeling good again. It's a process. The most important thing is to focus on yourself and know what you want, and feel good, feel good, feel good, and then take action. And this is exactly what I do. So if you'd like to know more about the blueprint of you, I'm going to leave a link here. And if you think this can help someone, share it with them, or share it with your group, or share it with on your timeline. And if you think that you'd like to comment or you have more questions, please do so below. And if you would like to contact me directly, please do. This is how most people contact me directly. A lot of people don't share a comment, they just contact me directly. Feel free. I would love to talk to you more about my program, The Blueprint of You, that helps you figure out what it is that you want to do, how to feel good, so you can get up off your butt and take action without thinking twice, and then you will feel a lot better and more powerful. And you go for a 6.25 mile run, and you'll sing outside and somebody looking at you, and you'll feel weird for a second, but then you'll just move on. Have a great day. Mwah. Bye. Speak soon.